What's up, y'all? I hope you're all well and in good spirits. Today I got a story to tell, and I hope I tell it well, swell, such that you smile for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, here goes. I don't think the pandemic was really good to me. Before COVID, I would exercise a lot. At lunch, I would do stairs or go swimming. I stayed really busy. And when the pandemic hit, it's like I just stopped moving. And it wasn't good for me. It wasn't healthy. And now I'm trying to get back to where I was at one point, or closer to that than where I'm at today. So the other day I decided to ride my bike to work. It's an 8-mile bike ride, and it might sound fun to someone who likes to ride bikes, but I have a somewhat nice car. I can enjoy being ghetto fabulous, blaring some music, looking clean, driving a nice car, or struggling for an extra half hour to get to work, riding through like dangerous spots with glass in the road, getting all sweaty, taking risks of getting hit by cars or falling. I wasn't wearing a helmet even though I got one. So, cracking your head if you crash, etc., but you get more benefit out of riding your bike than you do driving a cool car, I guess. And I'll just point something interesting out. Where I go, the people at the top who are, seen as incredibly influential. I recall one making Forbes list of 40 most influential people in the world. So the folks are influential, and I would say like the ones high up, I think I've seen almost all of them riding bikes to work. And in the past, I've seen the cars of some, and they got the littlest, I won't say buckets because the cars are clean, well maintained, but the least pompous of cars, like a Toyota Yaris or something that's got good mileage, is just plain Jane. Like, this is what the people that everyone wants to become drive, and how they get there, public transportation, or they ride a bike. But I come from the hood, so my preference, having grown up with nothing, is to pull up in something. But I rode a bike. And I used to ride my bike every day before COVID at one point anyways. So I'm riding my bike, and I start out through the hood, but maybe 2/3 of it is like really nice neighborhoods. And as I'm going through the nice neighborhood, this dude kind of comes up and then gets in front of me on the bike lane. And he didn't cut me off. He had plenty of space. He was just going from somewhere and going somewhere else, and he happened to get in front of me. And it bothered me only because he was smoking a cigarette while he was riding his bike. The bike, which happened to be like a little pink girl's BMX. You see that shit a lot in the hood. Grown men riding little kids' bikes. Usually those men are on methamphetamine or crack. They're called crackheads or tweakers, what have you. And he fit the bill. I know tweakers like to eat donuts and sweets, and so he also had in his other arm a box of donuts. So this dude is riding a little girl's bike. He looks older than me, but skinnier, and carrying donuts and smoking a cigarette. And I think, man, this motherfucker is hella healthy if he can smoke a cigarette and ride a bike at the same time. And I think after that, well, I'm not that healthy. I might have a heart attack from trying to ride a bike and fucking smoking his secondhand smoke. I'm going to try to get around him. So I settle in. I kind of tweak the gears a little bit so that it's harder for me to pedal, but it pushes me further when I do. And I don't know if that's a lower gear or a higher gear. But I do it, and then I start going. And it seemed like we stayed the whole distance for like a block and a half. I couldn't gain on him. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker is smoking and carrying donuts on a little kid's bike. And I got a bike that is considerably faster by all accounts. And right, like when I start gaining on him, he turns and goes, the direction he was going. And I like stop and I look at him and I think, fuck, I couldn't catch him. Like, I felt really out of shape. So that was the first clue the universe was giving me that I was out of shape. Then I get to work. And it's a beautiful building. We have showers, a gym, all that. So I go take a shower before work to get all the sweat from trying to pass him up in shorts and a t-shirt into work attire, and not smelling like sweat and being clean, what have you. So I go take a shower, right? And I shower the way I wash a car. I start at the top and work my way down. And so, I lather up my head, wash my arms, my armpits, shoulders, back, figuring the water's running down and softening up the dirt everywhere else. So when I get there, it's easier to wash, I guess. And the shower head at work, like, it seems to throw like a strong mist. It's not like a water hose just pouring out. It's like a blast of misty water. And so I'm showering, and I go, all right, let me do my legs. And I look, and my motherfucking legs are dry. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck are my legs still dry? And I've been showering for like 4 minutes. And that was the second clue that I was out of shape. So I'll keep riding my bike until the water runs down me and not like an umbrella. Peace out. Have a good one. I might go try to tell this story at the comedy club during open mic tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. Have a good one.